here for the Kundalini strengthening the magnetic Kriya. So as we're in standing position, we're actually going to bring our arms, just setting my timer here, bring our arms directly out to the side, and we're going to be running on the spot. If you have a knee or ankle or hip or any kind of injury, you can just do high knees and walk it out. Your breath will be nice and slow, belly, ribs, chest, ribs, belly, but your legs will be going fast or speed walking. So when you're ready, please begin. Arms are parallel to the floor, active fingers, nice and wide. Beautiful. Keep that mantra going. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And once again, if you're walking it out, it looks like this. Nice high knees. Otherwise, running on the spot. And if you have arm tension, neck tension, or any arm injuries, you can bring your hands on the hips or into genie and keep going. 40 more seconds. Don't want to make you work harder than you need to. Do yoga smart, not hard, right? Good. And we really want to feel our heart start moving here. Feel that energy in our body. Even though it's such a simple movement, it's motivating the body to move. And wide legs. Relax the arms down. Big breath. Sigh it out. Sigh it out. Rocking the hips side to side here. Place the hands on the chest and feel that aliveness in your body. Close your eyes down. Thank your heart for working so incredibly hard every single day for you. Bring your hips to a still position, wider with the legs, shape of a V. They can go slightly on an angle if that works for you. And we're going to do alternative twist. So inhaling center, exhale, left hand, right knee, shin, ankle or toe. Inhale and exhale opposite side. Eyes open or closed. Breath in and out of the nose. And begin when you're ready. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Keep that mantra, Nam. Movement and breath. So control the mind, controls the breath, and in turn we can control our bodies. So it's this sequence of events that happens in our lives. When we're stressed, what do? We hold our breath. So move with this exercise, but remember, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, training the body to breathe as it moves. Deep breath in, arms up above the head. And exhale, sigh them all the way down. Coming into a shorter width with the legs. Arms out to the side, elbows slightly bent, palms pressing against an imaginary wall. And the next exercise is total stillness. So standing in this position, and we're going to be totally, completely still, holding the breath, deep breath in, holding the breath, deep breath out, and then just stabilizing your breath. So in and out of the nose, inhale, expanding the diaphragm, expanding the ribs, expanding the chest, and then exhaling, expanding and releasing the chest, ribs, and belly towards the spine. Your eyes are closed, and you're focused at that third eye point in between the eyebrows, slightly above. As you inhale, I am light. I breathe in light. My birthright is light. As you exhale, I release. I let go. I surrender. I hold still in the face of change. I hold still in the current. I am grounded, and I am capable of surviving anything. My aura is radiant, and it goes beyond what I can imagine in every single direction around, above, and below me. Palms down by the sides, facing forward. Big breath here. Big breath out. Beautiful. So we're going to come in for some frogs. So we're not quite done getting that heart moving. So with frogs, I'd like you to do 15 frogs today. So how it's done is the heels are going to go together. So the heels will be touching. And then you're going to squat down. Your knees are going to go wide. And your fingers are going to go between your legs. Your heels are touching, but they're always off the ground. Always. Even when your legs go up, the heels remain off the ground. Okay? So when you're ready, come into your position, your frog position, and do 15 if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Do what you can. And then when you're done doing your frogs, come lying flat on your back. Begin when you're ready. Inhaling up, chin to the chest, heels off the floor, heels connected. Exhale, squat down, look towards the sun, and continue. Beautiful. Five more. And lower down, coming lying flat on your back. I will remain in seated position, letting your body settle deep into the earth. Being sensitive to the flow of energy in your body. Be sensitive to the magnetic field around you. Every thought is like a pebble that ripples out in the pond of the aura. The magnetic field can stretch into infinity So take this moment to quietly send a prayer and place it ever so delicately into that pond that is your aura. Relaxing the rhythm of your heart, relaxing all of the muscles and resistance in the body. Let your palms face the sky and just take a moment to be still. You can pray for yourself. You can pray for others, or you could just send a gratitude intention out into the universe. Visualize your aura growing and expanding further than you could imagine. Visualize your energetic body becoming so full of gracious light that it expands and starts to fill that space that you've created. When our auras are full, we become protected from negativity, from outside influence, from viruses, colds, flus, negative thought projections, bad dreams. We become protected as a whole in our minds, in our hearts, in our bodies, in our souls, in our higher selves. We can protect our past life selves and all of our spirit guides that surround us will become protected. The stronger we build our aura, the stronger our forces that support us become as well. When we have a big aura, we remember that we're not a single unit. We are a community. And I'm not talking about me and you. I'm talking about a community within ourselves. You know, my dad used to say, if it's one thing you're not, it's one thing. And he was right. So I share that with you today because it's directly in connection with the aura. If there's one thing you're not, it's one thing. And to release those limitations and projections and identifications that you've placed upon yourself just for a moment. You can pick them up later if they're important. And with that in mind, take a deep breath in, as big as you can. Fill, all the way up to the top, and then sigh, big sigh. Let it all go. Beautiful. Slowly bringing your awareness back into your body. You can roll over to the side and push yourself back up into a seated position with your legs extended out in front of you. So as we're sitting here nice and tall, we're going to bring our hands behind us in any way that feels okay for the body. And we're going to begin by inhaling the left leg. It's a small movement, but powerful. And exhaling the right leg. So I'm going to start my timer. Please begin when you're ready. Your breath series will be in and out of your nose. Inhale left, exhale left, inhale right, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale left, inhale right, exhale right. Find a flow that works for you. Always inhale as the foot goes up and always exhale as the foot goes down. Breath in and out of the nose. And really feel your belly moving with this breath. So it's not just inhale and exhale from the chest. It's inhale and exhale through the belly. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts. Beautiful. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Hear that mantra. Connect it to your breath and connect it to your movement for 1 more minute. Thirty seconds. Deep breath in, coming all the way up. Flex the toes back towards the head. Exhale, big sigh. Come onto your back. And your next exercise is hugging your knees towards your chest. Just like so. So when we hug our knees towards our chest, it settles the heart. So just lying in that position, allowing your heart to settle, hugging your knees deep into your chest, relaxing your head deep into the earth, filling the body with breath, but really feeling the chest press into the ground, the upper back reach towards the earth, and any weight and tension upon the head, neck or shoulders, or upper chest just melt away into the ground. So coming out of our knees to the chest pose, you're going to just place your arms to the side, place your feet to the ground, and then you're going to drop your knees over to the right, and then you're just going to push yourself up into a comfortable cross-legged posture. And if you need that support that we used in the beginning underneath your buttocks, this might be a nice one to have that. You don't need it, but if you feel like there's some tension or stress in the hips, that might be an option for you. Our palms, fingertips are going to touch the ground. Inhale, back of the hands touch. Exhale, lower the palms to the ground so the fingertips touch. Nice and swift with the movement, so not too fast, but not too slow. And when you're ready, we're going to begin. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Beautiful. Breath in and out of the nose. Connect to the belly. Feel like a swan or a fairy or I don't know, something magical that just feels like it dances like this. This is very, Egyptian goddess-like. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Belly. Incorporate it. Close the eyes down. Thirty more seconds. We're building this radiant body all the way around our bodies. A lot of the aura exercises, please continue, are to do with the arms. Our arms are our main source of auric energy. So shoulder over top of the head to the other shoulder, and nipple over top to the other nipple. So these are our essence, our power essences, if you will. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, big sigh, and lower down, sitting in cross-legged position here. Closing the eyes. And the next exercise is sitting completely still. So close your eyes lightly and let your focus be at the third eye, and let your heart start to rest before we continue. Inhaling, filling the belly, filling the ribs, filling the chest. You can even do a number sequence, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always taking in the same amount and releasing the same amount of air. One more big breath here. And big sigh, let it all go. Beautiful. So our next exercise, we're going to do a little bit of core strength. So we're going to hold plank. Once again, arm strength, but not just arm strength, whole body strength. We're just going to do it for a minute. So you have some options. You can come into full plank, which is, fingers spread nice and wide underneath the shoulders, and legs long, but nice and low. So you're in that full plank and hold here. If this is too much, you can drop to your knees and have your feet lifted off of the floor and really focus on pulling that belly button towards the spine. So when you're ready, we're going to do this together. So when you're ready, let's begin. Find a position that works for you and hold and breathe. It's okay if your body is trembling. This is extremely normal. This exercise heals the nervous system, and the nervous system has memory. So if you've had any trauma or any everyday stresses, our connective tissue will remember that. So this particular exercise really allows us to stretch our nervous system, if you will. 20 more seconds to go. And dropping the knees down and lowering the body onto the belly. Beautiful. Big breath here and take a big sigh. Now we're going to come into Cobra. So you're going to tuck your elbows to hug the body. Forearms on the ground. Fingers spread nice and wide. And then you can slide your arms out a little bit if that makes it easier for your low back. Or you can come up into full Cobra and hold here. So we're going to be holding for 1 minute. So find a position that works for your spine. And you can always adjust. So if you commit to starting here and then you need to drop down, that's okay. Remember, it's not about judging. It's just about showing up. So hold and breathe. Really feel that belly. Release all the tightness in the belly. If there's any pinching in the low back, you might want to ease up a little, drop down. 15 seconds here. And then lowering all the way down to the ground for one big breath. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come into a minute of alternating between the two. So we're going to do plank to cobra, and we're going to do this for 1 minute. And then we are going to hold downward dog, come into child's pose, and then come in for a nice guided relaxation in Shavasana. So when you're ready, coming into plank, I'll start my timer here. Make sure all of your fingers are evenly placed into the ground. And then I sometimes drop to my knees and really curl my pubic bone towards the spine to come up into cobra. And then curl my toes under and push back up to plank. But you can find a way that works for your body if that's not complimentary for you. Inhaling and exhaling. And continue alternating, gently and mindfully moving between cobra and plank. And then when you're ready, pushing up onto your knees and then coming up into downward facing dog. You can pedal out the legs a little here and then hold for one big breath. Big sigh. Dropping down to the knees, wide with the knees, toes touch into wide-legged child's pose. So melting your chest towards the earth and bringing your forehead towards the ground. Breathing into the upper spine, feeling any tension in the upper spine, just sort of melt towards the earth here for 3 big breaths. Slowly making your way back. And you're going to come into Shavasana. So come lying on your backs, nice comfortable position. And as you start to settle, your body will cool down. So if you have a little pillow for underneath your head or a little pillow or bolster for underneath your knees, and if you have a little blanket that you might want to place over top of your body to allow a nice comforted feeling. So as you're lying down, I want you to feel your feet fall to either side of the body. Allow the tops of the feet to relax. Allow the shins and the knees to settle the thighs to release any tightness and tension, the front of the hips. Allow the lower hips to relax, the lower back, the sacrum, the buttocks. And feel the hamstrings, back of the knees and calves, ankles, and bottom of your feet, and each one of your toes settling deep into the earth, the cool, moist earth. Allow your belly to rise and fall naturally, calmly, gracefully. Allow yourself to feel supported, nurtured, loved. Welcome yourself into this safe, protected space. Feel any tension in the low back, the ribs, the middle back, in between the shoulder blades, the upper back. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. I like to cover my head if possible when I meditate or when I am doing any kind of guided meditation. It keeps the aura protected. So our aura is our hair, our magnetic body, our nervous system. So the breath is key with this meditation. I'll guide you through it, and then I'm going to start my timer. We're going to do it for 3 minutes today. So our hands are going to come upon our chest. Beautiful. And our breath is in to the count of 5. So remember, fill the belly, fill the ribs, fill the chest. To the count of 5, breath in through the nose. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, relax the chest, ribs, and belly to the count of 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to hold the breath for 15 seconds. And then we're going to start that cycle again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold to the count of 15. If you have a hard time counting to 15, then you can do what you can. Find a number that works for you and do your best. Beautiful. Okay, so my timer has started. Bring your hands to your chest, close your eyes down, root your tailbone into the seated, comfortable position that you're in, and begin your breath sequence when you're ready. Inhale. And hold. And continue when you're ready. I'm going to stop guiding you through this meditation. I want you to focus on your own count and your own breath. Finish your sequence of breath and take a deep breath in here. Sigh it all the way out. Bring your palms together at the center of the chest. May you be blessed and bless others. May you be loved and love others. May you be healed and heal others. May you be forgiven and forgive others. We're going to close this class out with a long sat and a short nam mantra. Take a deep breath in to begin. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in yoga this evening. Take good care.